Hello everyone, welcome back to Starfield. Right, I just finished looting all this. Might as well see if we can
Why not just break it open?
No, I'm gonna quickly restart this. Let me just, because I wanted to change that. Where is it? Oh, where is it? There we go. Just trying to see what this one's like. I completely forgot about that. Oh, it's waiting to load up again now. Oh, excuse me. Hello. No, not usually on a Monday. It's because I've had the kids over the weekend. That's why.
To what do I owe this pleasure?
So we got Cyberpunk.
Are you sure you must go? on Vanguard business?
I asked my boss what they're doing to stop alien attacks on the city. He said top minds were on it. Sure hope they know what they're doing.
Hello.
Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? We're all in agreement. Indeed. And we've no time to waste. Though I'm eagerly looking forward to hearing how exactly you pulled it all off. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
I think I just prefer the Starfield version, to be honest.
Keeping the skies safe out there?
Diplomacy will never die. The question is, will it be used in good faith?
Defeat at the Battle of Cheyenne by the Freestar Collective's ragtag fleet. Both sides decided time and time.
Captain, we've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules. Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Oh, you can actually open them.
Proceed, Captain.
Hang on, I need to check.
This is worth the effort.
Pardon?
Babies. I wonder where if the house balloon one opens. Yeah, it's just open. I didn't realise they actually opened.
You needed something?
Excuse me.
Yes? There you are. Captain, Deputy told me what went down.
Excuse me.
Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready. Acknowledged and accepted, Captain.
Well, I'm gonna have to change this
So
back.
with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures.
Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
Right. I'm gonna have to change it. Has it helped? Oh, where has it gone? I don't know then. Ugh, bloody hell. I was debating what I wanted to play, was going to play tonight. Oh, excuse me. So, thankfully I haven't had anything like that. Not yet. No ideas as of yet.
How you liking that laser gun?
I was debating whether I was going to play Tingy again this evening, Tokyo Extreme Racer. But I'm going to do that on a Tuesday because I don't get a lot of time.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies? It doesn't. We don't really care where else you might have been or might become a citizen. Once you earn your place in the United Colonies, it's yours. Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen? Good enough, I suppose. Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms? Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection
This one
7.
I'm not
I'll
going
make
to
sure
tell
you're cleared for
Hadrian.
access by the time you get there.
Problem?
Yeah. Right, it is...
Are we at all surprised that the UC has such a massive space dedicated to secrets?
requires a key. so you walk this way.
You're cleared for entrance.
Thank you. So I think it. Yes, this one. So that's the bottom one. Is it this one? Yes, the vampire sidearm.
Logging authorized entry. Unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor. But there are no additional visitors, and your friend's gonna have to wait out here.
Very well, I will wait. You go on.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat. President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am? No, I suppose not. I'm Francois Fanon. But most know me as Victus. I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes. But the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here. A sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies. One final act of rebellion by the leadership that lost the colony war. The trial was authentic. I faced tribunal with dignity, but my execution, staged. A lethal injection that was anything but. The cabinet at the time, long gone now, wished to keep me on as an advisor. And considering the other option, I was in no place to refuse. So I elected to trade my freedom for my continued existence. But such is the life of a soldier. I want to help you, and my progeny Hadrian, prevent more attacks. Though I am curious, has she shared with you the nature of our little family? Won't even indulge an old man's curiosities. So be it. After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the Colony War. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with. next for me? To track them down and set things right. Gladly. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlays. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colony's more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the colony war ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know. Captain, your files indicate a track record of unlikely successes. It is my genuine hope that, perhaps down the line, you might become a part of our team. And this might be something of a tryout. Speak to Deputy McIntyre. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that someone might be tying up this loose end at long last. Though I would ask you, do not make the mistake of confusing me for a simple cutthroat. You can certainly try, but the man's been out there 20 years. He's likely gone feral by now. Easier for all if you simply blow up his ship and be done with it. If that's what you require to sleep at night, so be it. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria, Wolf System. There is a star station in the vicinity, the Den. The head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
Hello, love. I will watch your back.
Right, we need to split up in a minute. Right, I'm actually going to speak to her this time.
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy. Exactly. Just another prisoner. Nothing you'd ever even think of bringing up in conversation. With anyone. Ever. We understand each other? The Major doesn't have clearance for this sort of information, and she certainly doesn't need a distraction from her current, very important work. Which is why I need you to keep this to yourself. Good. Because bringing this up to the outside world would create the unfair appearance, Captain, that you're unhinged. And that's not a good look for any of us. Now, was there something in particular you needed to discuss about what we were just discussing? Dr. Reginald Orlays? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlays is completely out of the question. But bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return? Allowing you to kill someone on behalf of the prisoner? Absolutely not. But taking the chance to bring a known criminal to justice? Well, the old man's been right more than a few times in the past. So, what's being put on the table here? Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive.
Very
now,
true.
Was there anything else
Well,
you wanted
good.
to discuss regarding your meeting? Then I'll bid you good day, Captain, and remind you of the importance of discretion.
Oh, it's because I've had the kids all weekend. Oh. Don't take Sarah. Let's do about it.
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Oh no, get up.
Lay it on me. First off, I just want to say, heck of a job saving Doswell. That was a tough situation to navigate, and you did it with aplomb. A pat on the back isn't nearly enough. I hope they throw you a parade. Two thumbs up even. Don't sell yourself short. I also want to thank you for putting a halt to the Serpent's crusade. The last thing the Settled Systems needs is another war. That's the problem with omnipotent beings. Poor communication skills. It would make things a whole lot clearer if they just stopped by and talked to you. Either way, I hope the new leadership in Dazra is just as level-headed. The whims of a cosmic snake aside, House Dul-Kef seems like they'd be more open to trade with the Settled Systems. Sure. They're bean counters, but that could tie things up in regulations. One thing I appreciate about Constellation is they don't get wrapped up in red tape. Not unless that tape is a being from another universe. Here to make things sticky. Either way, I won't waste your brain cells on the what-ifs. The fact is, you got rid of the vortex and saved Dazra. As for the whole choosing a leader thing, time will tell if you made the right choice. Give it maybe 20 years and you'll start to see the results. Ha! You're traveling forward right now. Sure, it's a slow ride, but you can enjoy the view. Regardless, I won't sit here and sugarcoat it. The people of Dazra have a long road ahead of them. They're gonna have to make foundational decisions regarding everything from infrastructure to immigration to their core religious beliefs. Let's hope this first push sends them on the right path. What's on your mind? Am I ready to hop into a ship and explore the galaxy with you? More like, are you ready? Let's go.
If you get into trouble, Barrett, you know where to find me.
Of course, friend.
Right.
Show off. Do it again.
Been in the Vanguard a long time. The faces change.
I would move the stars for you. I was just thinking about you.
A good team always shares the load.
Come back to me soon, dearest.
I will.
Can I help?
Yeah, that'll be a big,
You know, the way you handle things,
big notice.
not bad.
A big difference. Seven. No, we'll sort of gun out 40 minutes.
Something for you. Hard to believe this place is still intact. But the military is nothing if not resilient.
Yes, anything. Good to see you. I hope we have what you need.
That's really nice, man. actually...
Here, this is for you. Oh, quiet. Keep it. Live a little, will you? Anyway, I figured you might have a use for it. Don't worry about it. If I see anything on our next expedition to a planet, then I'll hang on to it for you.
May I be of service?
Just don't cause any problems, okay?
Well, where's this dickhead?
Marquez is all right, I guess. Well, yeah. Why wouldn't I be? Oh, right. You haven't seen me fly. If you had, you'd know how good I am. What? I'm not advertising anything. I'm a pilot. For the Vanguard. Are you even paying attention? I'd offer to let you fly along on my next mission, but, oh, I nearly forgot. Listen, I need a favor. I've got an application for a promotion in the Vanguard, but I haven't heard anything back. It's been a while. Their reply must have gotten lost along the way. It happens. We're really far from New Atlantis. Anyway, would you mind going there and following up for me? Just like that? Wow, that's great! I'm not gonna forget that you're doing this for me. This is just the start of my climb up the ranks. You'll see. Okay, you're gonna want to talk to Commander Tuwala. I'm sure he's aware of me because I've sent him a few messages now. Just bring back whatever message for me so I can get out of here, okay? Really appreciate it.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay then.
Looking to lodge a complaint? Then you want UC security, not the Vanguard. Can try, I guess. Why? What do you need? Think you got some bad information. If there was a wanted man in our skies, he wouldn't still be out there. Unless... Are you talking about the Warlock? There's been rumor of a ship out there for years now. Doesn't respond to hails, never docks. More than a few amateur investigators have tried to find it. And at least 2 never. Ethereum's debris fields are plenty dangerous if you're not used to flying in them. But if you're suggesting it might not have been the fields that got them, well, I can give you the coordinates of the Warlock's last sighting. Sure thing. Here, this should get you pointed in the right direction. Good hunting, and stay safe.
Thank you.
We're on our own again.
I know that feeling.
Endless boy. Who is this you've
Such an overdramatic death.
Pilot emergency detected. Hatch override engaged. Error. File deletion cannot be completed. Ending process.
Well, they don't need it now.
Oh, I'm gonna say I saw something show up in yellow. Can I be bothered to do a master lock? There we go. Oh, you bastard. Can't be off.
Separation complete. No, no.
Grav drive spin.
I've not had much sleep really over the weekend because of the kids being out. So.
Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
That's all it is, really. koala, that's what I was going to speak to. Oh.
If the lodge wasn't here, I probably wouldn't be here all that often. Don't get me wrong, New Atlantis is lovely. It's just sort of predictable.
Does just knackered, really, which isn't helping.
Captain, Admiral Logan informed me of your part in halting the attacks. Whole damn city owes you. Now, what do you need? Okay, didn't see that one coming. No need to say any more. I know what it's about. He's convinced he deserves a promotion, which to him means a transfer, a command post, maybe a new ship and a big office. Do you know him well? What do you think of him? That degree of honesty is always refreshing, if nothing else. Clearly patience isn't his strong suit. I thought the constant stream of messages was a bit much, if he's gonna be sending people here. Alright, I received some good advice from someone in the Vanguard recently, and I'm gonna run with it. I'd like you to deliver this message to Bastion on my behalf, the full authority of Vanguard leadership. He's gonna be the first and only recipient of a new commendation. Quite an honor. I hope he appreciates it. Please, give him my regards.
No, I know what you mean. Oh,
You're handling this whole captain thing really well, you know. Let's rearrange some things here.
Just gotta get on with it, really. Especially with the kids.
Right. No worries.
I don't have one. I'm not a fan of suits.
I knew a place like this had to exist. I just never thought I'd actually be in it. Oh, sure. I guess me and Sergeant Grimface here are gonna become good friends. You know I served in the UC a long time ago. Boy, do I have some stories to tell. Might want to get comfy. Go on, Cap. We'll be right here till you get back.
Welcome back, Captain. You have some news for me regarding Dr. Olays. I'm not surprised. The man fled every consequence he ever faced. Of course, you don't expect me to just take you at your word, do you? Excellent. Please, deposit it in the transfer system.
Transfer accepted.
Would you look at that? Kept it all these years. Some simply couldn't let go of that old world. This is fine work, Captain. I can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. Except for one. That one you'll need to collect yourself. His name is Kaiser. You can find him on the Freestar world of Nira, wandering the battlefield there. The area was ground zero for Xeno weapon deployment. deployments during the war, so I would arm yourself appropriately. And I think you'll want to check in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit. Kaiser will likely have security protocols you'll need their help to overcome. Is that so? Well, I look forward to it, Captain.
Oh, bugger me.
Authorized personnel only.
I'm all ears.
Friend has to stay here.
I'm beyond ready, Dusty.
What did I say? I can't remember. Like, where? Not there. Was it? I don't even know what I've said, to be honest. I'm kind of scared now.
Some people think of life as this delicate, struggling thing. But as I see it, life itself is one of the toughest. I can't remember if these needed. Yeah, they all need fibre, so I can't do them. I need. Not here, I don't think. No, can't produce fibre here.
Yeah, do another one further up here. Yeah. Oh, you. Oh. I think I only wanted to get cosmetic from here. I don't think I could build any more, to be honest. So I need to figure out what I can put in these. Right, they don't want to use fibre. As long as it's on the thingy, the actual resource, doesn't really matter. So you need to make another 3 of these. No, you can just be on a bit of it. Yeah, I can. These are all producing fibre, and every one of these needs fibre. So there we go. Antimicrobial. Metabolic agent. Sealant. And sedative. So, fibre.
It's looking great.
One, two, three, four, five. Oh no, I've got to sort power out. Now I'm gonna sort. I don't think I've got anything on me currently for building any power. Oh shit! I pressed the wrong thing. Now I need water. Oh, da 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 da.
Have an eye for this.
No, it's not obstructed. Oh, can't bloody make any. I don't know why he's doing this all of a sudden.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, you can wait.
That should now. Oh. Excuse me, Jesus wept. So I was going to Birmingham, of all pissing places. It's a 7B or something.
You have time, of course.
I saw. You can go there, and you can go to that one. So that one can be the one where Rothesite is. Well, thank you for the compliments. It's not easy at all. It's just a lot of practice. What was that? It was that one. I mean, I can try and do make a guide. No, I'll keep hold of that point for now. Where's this one? It's good to... I want to change this to because that's got helium coming in. It would help if I had some power. If only I had an infinite amount of time. I'm not going to be able to make these here, am I? Although I can try my best. I mean, I do have... Let me just... So this I can work without sleep, just not very well. So this character I've not done anything with, but I have set up outposts everywhere, so I was going to quickly show this one off. And so I've just used console commands. Console commands to give me the required perks and money. If I go, so I've got them all set up. There's some that I haven't done. I think it's been a while since I've done this. So there's loads of stuff coming in. So I think everything is working. So there's a couple of things not working, but let's see, where was that's the one where the gold is. So I've just got them all going all over the place on this file. So I could probably use this to try and make it work, try to explain and everything, but I'm gonna go make a coffee while this loads back up, so I'll be back in a moment. I can, like as I say, I can try and make one.
I didn't know how much that was needed until just now.
Can't make them. Does anyone need doing this all of a sudden?
Please wait. Generating suitable reading. Hello, traveler. I am currently engaged in the completion of my assigned task.
I know I do.
Please wait. Generating suitable reading. Hello, traveler.
Oh, I've got to do the all the runs at Red Mile for that. Oh, da 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 da. I thought that's what I made. Right, so that should be sending stuff. What? No, that was a robot's head. I spent all that money on that ship the other day. So I think I'm going to end up using it. Oh well. Oh, excuse me.
Seals are locked and we are docked.
The one thing I don't like about it is it's not a central position. That's the one thing I don't like about it.
What? Oh, sorry.
You look like you've got news. It better be good news. Okay, come on. Don't keep me in suspense. When do I ship out? What? How could it be better? Oh, come on. Quit messing with me and just tell me already. Huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Commendation, huh? That's not so bad.
Oh, no.
Ben Reyna doesn't have one. Thanks for doing the legwork here. I'm not gonna forget that you helped me out. And someday, when I'm running the Vanguard, I'm gonna make sure you get paid big time. For now, though, my account's a little light, so this is the best I can do. But really, I mean it. I'm gonna remember this.
Is there anything else I've got to do? So I do this, but it won't. It's bugged.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. You're cleared to land. Enjoy your stay at Sidonia.
To be fair, that's why I like the Starborn Guardian.
Living in the ground or cave has been a classic human maneuver since our species branched off.
I do feel bad for killing what's the face.
Used to think I was Vanguard material.
Sidonia may be rough around the edges, but
We got lots of stuff. Just ask.
The ship.
That's what we do
The
here.
Starborn Guardian. I'll get up in a minute. Which I'm confused. Have I said something silly? Oh, the woman in in Dazra, whose spacesuit I stole.
See you around.
A tranquil day was thrown into absolute mayhem with the sudden appearance of multiple terror groups. UC security, working in conjunction with 2 unknown soldiers, managed to contain this deadly threat before untold damage could be brought to the rest of the city. As the city breathed a collective sigh of relief, questions are being demanded of the UC cabinet. How did this happen? Why?
No.
How can we make sure it doesn't happen again? Who knows when anyone will ever feel safe in New Atlantis again?
Whoa.
I just wanted to say thanks for the daring rescue back there. I had plans for Matsura, of course, but I appreciate the backup. Well, it left a lasting impression on me, I suppose. So many things can go wrong out there. Working with people you can trust is important. That's why I've been in Constellation so long. It's good to have people who will help out when you're in a jam. A reasonable approach. I hope one day you can trust me as well. It's been a pleasure, you know. Speaking of which, sometimes it feels like you've always been a part of Constellation. I can't explain why. Just figured I'd mention it, since we haven't had much time to chat before. You know, being a member of Constellation has given me a lot of opportunities, and a fair bit of stress, I'll admit. It's hard to imagine just who I'd be had I never joined up. I would have never done so many things, met so many people. It's mind-boggling how different I would be. And I never would have met Irving. Or lost him, I suppose.
Which one?
Sure, I've heard the theories. It just doesn't really provide comfort to me. Irvin's been gone for over 20 years. Strange how memories can pop up when you least expect it. Oh, I've been giving myself nothing but space and time for years. Well, maybe it's time for me to really think about it. Well, maybe I'll take you up on that offer later on, Captain. I need some time to think about things. On that note, I think I'd do well to distract myself with a little
adventure. It is selectable, and it's on New Atlantis somewhere. But it doesn't show up properly. It should be on Jemison, but it's not showing up for some reason.
Can you believe people used to think nearby Martians?
For this book.
A little longer won't hurt. Did you get it? Let me see, let me see.
It was,
I don't know. Stop trying to confuse me. Enough already. There's no need for any of that. Sure, we can work something out. Okay. I guess it's the least I could do for making you go out of your way to find it for me. Now that I got that first edition, here's my other copy of the book for you to read. Thanks again. I wish that stupid detonation alarm wouldn't wake me up when I'm trying to take a nap. But they gotta make it loud enough for the miners to hear. Oh, track down another volume of Dragon Star Force. I'd definitely appreciate it if you could help me out again. Oh, thanks. You're really doing me a huge favor.
No, I need to go to the mines, don't I? It's not mines. Red Devils. Actually, where is this? Fucking Hope Town again. The last three have been there. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it just won't show up. But that's classic Bethesda, really.
Hello. Oh, this goddamn planet. You romanticize a place when you're away from it for long enough, but I forgot what a dust-crusted pit Mars can be. Now what do you need? You project personnel? Supplies are for project personnel only. Oh, that's you then. I was informed we might be working together. Don't much care for Vanguard. It sounds like you two really got into the thick of it back in New Atlantis. My sister's kids live in the city. So, thank you for what you did there. Of course. Consider yourself verified. Here's what I've got in stock.
Right, he has 4,773. There's no 200 grand.
afraid you might have gotten reassigned. You've been gone so long. So how's it feel to be a citizen? Must have changed up how the ceremony works. I just raised my hand and said, sure, I'm in. But it is real good to have you here again. We've been going through the Terramorph data and, well, we're gonna need all the help we can get. These logs, they're even more thorough than I remembered. Genetic workups, population statistics, hell, even their food chain.
I'd completely forgotten, for example, that there was a creature that actually ate Terramorphs. At this point, the data's given us more options to explore than we have people to work on them.
That'd be something, wouldn't it? I'm sorry, are you? You're serious? You found our research team? That's incredible. That accelerates everything. With them back, it'll let us... Wait. Kaiser. Did you find Kaiser?
That's right. You would need that. Whoever gave you these leads sure knew their stuff. Well, how? How exactly did you manage to find them?
Miracle worker is more like it. Getting Kaiser back, that gives us more than a few new paths forward on dealing with the Terramorphs.
No worries, enjoy your food.
But if he's been out there on his own all this time, you're gonna need something. Come on.
We've already made a lot of progress getting this place back online. Some of the containment chambers were a bit on the unpleasant side, but the facility staff made short work of that.
Oh, bugger me.
I know it's here somewhere.
Here, Kaiser schematics. Actuators, weapons, batteries.
That old robot's been MIA for a while, so chances are he's gonna need some repairs.
He's also got a lock on his voice controls. You can give yourself authorization with the phrase, Nos belli machinis. Now, where exactly is the old machine?
Oh my god, are you talking about Nira? No wonder no one's found him. Xenoweapons are just the tip of the iceberg in that place. The environment's devastated. There's little, if any, real law. Nira's got more than enough ways to make any visit your last.
No.
But I think there's a place where you can start your search. Yep. One-of-a-kind salvage. Licensed to an Angelo Alonso. Goes by Joe.
Oh, bloody hell.
As good a place to start as any.
Oh, 2 seconds.
The Colony War saw a lot of hard fighting, but Nira got it the worst. Everything the Freestar Collective and UC could muster, ground troops, xenoweapons, mechs, was hurled into the fray. Both sides hoped something would decisively turn the tide, but it never did. When the war finally ended, swaths of that world were so devastated they were effectively abandoned. So what Kaiser's doing there of all places, I can only guess at. And I'll make sure we're ready to put them to use as soon as you've got them.
Everything checks out.
One of the worst battles from the colony wars took place here. It'll probably look like this for a long time.
Customer, supplier, merc, regardless, you want jail.
Hey! New model on the floor. Welcome to the one-of-a-kind. Refuge and rest home for the hardest scrappers anywhere. Name's Jill. Proprietor. So formal. The pleasure is all mine, my lady. Angelo Alonso, at your service. You can call me Jill. Can I get you started on a tab, then? Or you here to try and make your fortune in the fields? I'm happy to take your credits however you want to hike them over. No better selection on the planet.
Alright, I'm back. I'm back.
Kaiser? No bot around here with that tag. Oh, unless you mean Captain Ahab? At least, that's what we've all been calling him. No clue what his actual designation is, since he's got some sort of security protocol that prevents inquiries and general chit-chat. But he's a combat bot, right? Yeah, that machine's been out there a while now, hunting this one siren. His white whale. But it's been a while since anyone's laid eyes on Captain Ahab, though. Maybe he finally got the thing. Or it got him. That's where I recognize that insignia. Red Devils. Yeah, Ahab's definitely your bot. So, sounds like you've got two options. You can wander around out there, hunting your bot, little old white whale of your very own. Maybe you find him, maybe you get yourself killed. But knowing this rock is part of what we do here. So if you want to find him a whole lot faster, I'll sell you what I know about this. Kaiser's location. Going rate's a little steep, but I'm willing to negotiate.
No.
Suit yourself. South Dock's a good place to find your bearings before heading in. And if you change your mind, offer stands.
Shame we couldn't have safer mix. The technology could have been... It was
Was this Padre pass?
Want to find people? Look for a pile of junk. Never fail. You're not alone. Hiding isn't your strong suit. Bad choice. Oh, good. My turn. All yours. Adorable. Bring it.
There's a thingy around here somewhere.
I guess that was all.
Was it nice? Where the bloody hell is he?
Made a bad impression.
There it is. Can't go wrong with the classics. I've got no med packs, have I? Stop being a fanny now. Good trick shot. Oh. I think I've checked this one. No, I hadn't.
If I was a smuggler right now, I would pick a spot just like this to hide the good stuff.
Let's go take out unit. Is it unit 99? Oh, excuse me. I need to go and have a wee in a minute.
Open. The suspense is killing me.
Alright, I need to go and have a wee. I'll be back in a moment. I just noticed I've got 2 perk points. Where's the other cargo? I don't know. Oh, now where there is a unique gun that I haven't got yet. Tausetti.
Excellent. We must disarm Unit XW-99. Designation Siren. Nearest final xeno-weapon. Are you ready to proceed to the mission site?
Kaiser, I think you're on the fritz. You're not seriously suggesting we fight an actual xeno-weapon?
I am suggesting precisely that. I have thus far been incapable of disarming Unit 99 myself. Support, however, may allow success.
Oh, we already killed that thing.
Scans affirm your claim. Our work here is finished. Now, what is this mission you spoke of? Major Sanan is involved? That is a cause I would like to be a part of. You are docked at One of a kind. I will meet you there.
He can wait.
This world may seem dull, but I can't think of any world that truly is. Every world has a unique origin and history of events, even without life in the mix.
I can't believe it.
Major Sanon, Dr. Walker.
You're in better shape than I expected, guys. Shouldn't take us long to get you back up to full fighting capacity.
This is good to hear. I was told there was a new threat on the horizon. I wish to learn more.
Percival will give you the full story.
Plus, get you dressed for the occasion.
Occasion? Where are we going?
Londinian.
Londinian. Doctor, I will require additional armaments.
That's the plan. Come on.
Captain, you're with me. Time to walk you through what we came up with.
So the problem we're up against is vast. Terramorphs, they can be anywhere. Meaning us finding and disposing of them ourselves isn't an option. But what if we could let something else do the work for us? Come on. I'll walk you through what we're thinking.
Pardon?
You remember that creature we talked about before you went to Nira? The thing that eats terramorphs, the Asyles? Apparently, they were bloodhounds for terramorphs. But when the UC ran low on synthetic foods during the Colony War, the Asyles were chosen to fill in the gaps.
We thought they were harvested to extinction. But in the data, the research team found the location of a few remaining specimens. As you can see, what we're proposing is bringing them back. We'd breed populations of them, distribute them to human worlds, and then let nature take its course. Using a method that thousands of years of adaptation have already perfected. We could speed up their breeding process using, well, using some of the same technologies that were used to create me. We even think that with some time and investigation, we could use the Asyles' hunting skills to track down the Terramorph transmission method at long last. Find out how humanity spread them and put an end to the Terramorph problem definitively. Well, there is another option. It'd be faster, maybe even more effective. But it's got its own risks. A microbe. Something we could aerosolize, let spread, and have it clean up anything with Terramorph DNA for us. Which would include morphs, and we expect their transmission method. It'd still take time to build, test, and distribute, but no other method could hold a candle to it when it comes to sheer efficiency. Not even the Asyles.
I mean, I understand the alternative isn't great, but the idea of doing something like that makes my skin crawl.
The risks should be manageable, but they won't be non-existent. With either path, though, we're looking at a long-term commitment. Years of work. Even just getting these plans off the ground is going to take time. And all routes are going to require some highly specific materials to make things work. Terramorph cell lines we can breed quickly and consistently to test on. Seeley's gene samples we can use to rebuild their bloodlines. Or sharpen our microbes tracking skills. Not the sort of things any labs just got lying around.
But we think we found a lead. One place in the known galaxy where we know we should be able to find all the materials we need. All paths lead to Londinium. It was the central hub for Asili's processing during the Colony War. But, and this part's exciting, the Terramorph data suggests Asilis were first found there. The planet it's on, Toliman 2, was their homeworld. Meaning, there's a very good chance their prey, the Terramorphs, came from that same world. Which would also explain why no one ever suspected that planet as the Terramorph source world. The Asilis were too damn effective at cleaning them up. Additionally, it explains why once the Asilis were gone, the outbreak there was so catastrophic. Londinium could very well be where the Terramorph saga began. And the key to its end. It's certainly not encouraged, but the UC's given their sign-off for this excursion. This trip is all above board. It's dangerous, yes. But Kaiser, Percival, and I, we've trained for this. And you're not so green yourself. And the last thing I want right now is for the UC to stick us with some gung-ho jarhead who's gonna put us and the mission at risk. Captain, you're the reason we're all here right now. You're the person I think can help us finish it. Will you join us on this? Exactly what I was hoping to hear. Now, the UC has a small operating base on Londinium's outskirts. We're cleared for access, but we'll need to check in with the base commander, Sarah Hatum, when we touch down. I'm gonna help Percival and Kaiser prep, but once that's done, we'll rendezvous with you there.
But you need to know, Londinium, it belongs to the Terramorphs.
They'll have anti-Xeno gear for us at the base, but I'd make sure you've got your favorite arms on hand.
Hey, diddy, 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 diddy,
This world is off limits. You were advised to jump to safe harbor immediately. Let me check my logs. All right, you can proceed. We'll let them know you're on your way down.
Come on, please have something good in you.
I pride myself on knowing everyone on this world, and I don't know you. You're with the collection team then, I presume. Either that, or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser. Then you're in the right place. Ah, and what do we have here?
Commander Hatum.
No need for introductions, Major Simon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you, as does the urgency of your mission, so I'll get to it. Now, Londinian is one of the most dangerous places in the Milky Way. It's with good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to avoid entering the city. Terramorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage left behind when Major Sinan's father bombed its spaceport has turned large swathes of the metropolis into a decaying labyrinth. As such, we'll be providing you all with gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your robot. Every tool you could need to succeed out there. Except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into trouble, my people will not be coming. Do we understand each other? We are unwanted guests on this planet, and, as a rule, I don't put my people in any more risk than is absolutely necessary. We've got it hard enough out here. So, no, there will be no cavalry sweeping into the rescue. Precisely. I'll leave you to your preparations then. You can find your equipment in our armory, base of the tower just outside. And I do believe there's someone waiting for you there, Captain. Now, once you're outside the base, it's my personal suggestion you make a beeline to the nearby Aceles plant. It contains one of our field caches. Though I can't guarantee it won't contain anything else. I hope you all find what you're looking for out there. Robot, you're coming with me.
Yes,
ma'am.
What
Thank you,
I'm
Commander.
looking for.
Percival, you all set to hook into their comms tower?
Should only take a few minutes. Let's get this done and get the hell out of here.
Percival will be scanning the city for our samples from here. When he finds one, he'll transmit the coordinates to us out in the field. No argument here. Head over to the armory and gear up. Once you're done, we'll meet by the entrance to the city.
Oh, there's no optional about it. I'm collecting that gear.
Howdy. You match our description. The Vanguard captain? The cabinet wanted you to have something. Make sure you had the best tools for the task at hand. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, that is really good.
Don't go into the city much. Never for long. Too risky. can't chat right now.
Welcome back.
Did you moonlight as a gunsmith while working in the mines?
No, got no adhesive. I'm within range, aren't I? Yeah. Oh, damn it.
Transfer complete. Those codes will allow you to temporarily restore power to most existing systems should shut down.
All set on your gear? Are you ready to do this? Yeah, just pre-mission jitters. You hear about a place for so long, it maybe gets bigger in your head than it should be. But you don't need to worry about me. I'll be all right. Now, are we doing this or not? Then let's get this show on the road.
You're really not Kaiser.
Kaiser now. You copy that?
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
Alright. On our way into the city. Percival, where are we heading?
Running the first sweep. Got one. The Sealies. Not far past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
That creature. It's dominating. Must be a morgue nearby, keeping it under its sway. Let's put it down.
Search protocols triggered. Beginning scan.
No sign of him more so.
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint, but I'm detecting multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot! Get down there and collect as many as you can.
I will in a minute.
Always a pleasure watching you work.
Oh shit. Oh, you cock. Right. Drugs are always the answer.
Earlier scan picked up a valid terramorph sample, but
well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there looks like it got blasted when the port did.
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
I'm not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
You got our answer.
Access unlocked. We may proceed.
This one didn't even move.
Kaiser, this Flora, this is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinian. Real marvel. All these leeches. What's keeping you things warm?
Oh, don't stand in the way, you bellend.
What's that? My God, look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only... What's happening? Have you seen this? Oh my God. The heat leeches are terramorphs.
So, by consuming the Lazarus plant, they metamorphose into terramorphs? Fascinating. And also terrifying, obviously.
You just saw that, right? You would tell me if I was losing my mind. That heat leech became a terramorph. The pests that have snuck onto every planet are baby terramorphs. Heat leeches hide out on ships, sneak away after landing, and then, with time, they transform. We just found out how terramorphs move between planets. I am sincerely inclined to agree, but current evidence suggests nature manages it just fine. The Lazarus plant. It's clearly an accelerant for the terramorph, a heat leech transformation process. Make one into the other in an instant. But that means if anyone knew about this, they could trigger a terramorph spawning. You could sneak a leech into a city, or even multiple leeches, into a place like New Atlantis. Good God. The attack on New Atlantis, does this... Could someone have set that up? But first, you'd have to know the truth about all this.
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
We may proceed.
Go!
What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster?
bottom of this. Percival, Kaiser's got the cell data from the New Atlantis and Tau Ceti attacks, right?
Uploaded them myself.
Captain, let Kaiser take a look at that sample.
Beginning analysis. It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands. Captain, do you understand what it is we just stumbled on here? Exactly. Someone saw the Lazarus plant in action and used it to trigger the attack.
Shitting hell.
So we're talking a whole new extra scary kind of weapon here, aren't we?
Deploying alien life forms isn't exactly new, but I've never heard of one that could pull off something like this. It makes some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test, someplace remote where no one would question a few settlers going missing. Ensure the big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success. And the timing of that one, it couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the Terramorphs. These attacks, I think someone planned them to set all this in motion. A plant this rare showing up unbidden on 2 different UC planets. I think it's more than just possible that human hands were involved here. But it doesn't answer any of the big questions. Who could pull something like this off? And why?
Excuse me.
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more Terramorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final sample.
Roger that. Kaiser, get us into the spaceport?
The entrance is this way.
Got my attention, Captain.
Why am I crippled?
Got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Right, so you got the symbols. So that's for burns and whatnot. And you go to your inventory and just match it up. Because it'll always show underneath here and just kind of like match the symbols. It's the best way to explain it.
Power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Captain and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that. I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
There's the control panel. Still looks operable. Of all the things to survive.
Reactivated. Error. Control system reboot required.
And do that. Ah, Captain. I think I see it.
Hey, when you're not busy, let's chat.
A little bit busy at the moment, Barrett.
Need help with anything?
Reboot engaged. Running diagnostic. Diagnostic. Multiple systems unavailable. Warning, priority safety concern detected. Exterior hatch power restored.
Back in business.
Warning, emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Admiral Center, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here. Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral! It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation, they're all in this facility. Other than our casualties? Yes, sir. Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible. Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things. That won't be your fate, Colonel.
Jelly in the yogurt.
You have my word.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available.
An invisible weapon. He knew. He knew about the Lazarus plant. Grab that recording. We should talk. Hey, Victus. He destroyed this place. Killed these people to keep what he knew about the Lazarus plant and the Terramorphs and all this a secret. Didn't he? He saw the potential of the plant as a weapon and hid it away. He killed
Was it the
those
crisps?
people. Condemned this city to keep them from sharing what they might have seen. He was yes, exactly what we all thought he was. But I guess that's just another part of his sick legacy now. He thought he was protecting us all, taking the secret to his grave. Only he didn't succeed. Now someone else knows about the Lazarus plant and is using it exactly how he feared. Right. Settled systems are counting on us.
Someone lost to a memory. How can I help?
Kaiser, try now.
Guys, your sample, it moved. I'd be real careful out there if I were you.
That doesn't sound good. Eyes peeled.
Now isn't the best time. I need to talk to you later.
I know you do. I'm just ignoring you.
analyzer and we're done. The thralls! They're not coming after us. I guess we should grab that sample while we can.
Final sample secure.
All wrapped up. Time to get the hell out of here. Percival, you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk. Privately.
On it. See you soon. Look at all of you. Back from the underworld. Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there. But it sounded like this was a success. Got everything we need to put this plan in motion. Hey, was worried about that myself. Though I know I wasn't nearly as much at risk of limb loss as you all were. Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right that Vay Victus knew about this damn plant?
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old Admiral must have told someone what he learned. Even he's not clever enough to pull off an attack like that from the great beyond.
I think so.
That's putting it lightly.
But it's clear someone knows about the plant and realized what ends it could be put towards. Captain, we need to get these samples back to the lab and verify we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the terramorphs. But in the interim, do you think you could look into what we uncovered? See if you can turn up any information on who might have committed the attacks?
If it were me, I'd start at the scene of the crime. New Atlantis.
Thank you, Captain. Once you've finished your investigation, we'll meet you outside the cabinet chambers. They're gonna want to hear this. Take care of yourself. No telling who might be involved.
Right. Just Gretna Green, I think. What?
I've been thinking a lot about my early days in Constellation lately. Got me pretty nostalgic, and I started digging in some old things. Just sort of reminiscing. I found some of Irvin's last messages to me and thought I'd listen to them again to hear his voice. It was surreal, honestly. So most of the messages were everyday things. Lots of excitedly written news about biodiversity and plant life. But one thing stood out. In one of his messages, he mentioned this job that he took at a mine shortly before he died. He said something terrible was happening there. But the message was garbled after that. Ah, did I give it away somehow? It was my voice, right? I sounded too giddy? Too dramatic? Oh well, that's precisely correct.
I don't know.
Well, Vasco helped me decipher it. Turns out the message was from Irvin, and he was begging me to help him. The message was short, but his voice was pained. He was so upset. Yes. Hearing his voice in so much pain was very difficult. Oh, I wish I had noticed this message when he sent it. So in this message, Irvin said he was being framed. He said they'll do it again. He asked if Constellation could send more help. It is, but I was thinking about it and, well, it's still wrong, right? So I figured, hey, I can do some sort of a remote investigation here, see what I can find out. There's gotta be a paper trail, right? Now, I happen to have a trustworthy contact who knows a bit about law and owes me a favor. I'd need to pay in advance in case there are any access fees or bribes. That works. I'll tell them to go ahead with the investigation. You know, hearing Irvin's voice again made me want to help him, even though I know I can't. Does that make any sense?
Oh.
I appreciate that. It's going to be hard to get some sleep tonight after all this. But the fact that I'm doing something about it might be enough to help. Hopefully poking around in old records doesn't catch the attention of Hephaestus. Well, anyway, I'll let you know if my contact finds anything. Now isn't the best time.
I'll piss off, Barry.
I need to talk with you later.
I need to drive away, so I'll be back in a moment. Deep fried mothball.
Well, The Terramorph attacks on Tau Ceti. New Atlantis. My doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I. Figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian. Learning to synthesize it. Use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing. You can be more right. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport, fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's Terramorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential. It's easy to judge now, but the Freestar Collective had spies everywhere. In that moment, I wasn't about to add another dangerous variable to an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy?
I've never kept him alive, so I think I might keep him alive.
No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You. Captain, please. You've benefited here as much as I have. Maybe more. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago.
I think I might finish
I went
this.
to great lengths to ensure your and Adrian's success. And
Then
look
have
at
something
the
to
results.
eat.
I know for a fact the cabinet's planning to honor
Because I'm
both you and
bloody
Adrian
hungry
once this
and
is all
tired.
done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard? With only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well
So I'm
someday.
absolutely shattered.
Precisely. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the Terramorphs.
There's plenty of flesh
Knowledge
on
of
the
Lazarus
bones.
plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine. I've already sent along the evidence of Orlays' role in the attacks to the cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlays and Orlays alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together. Splendid. Then I won't keep you. You've got important work, after all. Here's to a bright future.
Got my attention. Gladly.
So I have to go.
Perfect timing. We just got in.
So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Asylees are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terramorphs.
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Any leads on who might have committed the attacks?
Orlays? Reginald Orlays? He did this? I didn't think he was still alive. You're sure it was him? Oh yeah. Both worked for UC Defense Research way back when. Different departments, but everyone knew Orlays. Had a mean eye for weapons tech. And a meaner temper. Wasn't exactly a surprise when he fled instead of standing trial after the colony war. But finding out he's taken up mass murder in the years since, that is a shock. You're sure about this?
You all need to add some screening questions in your interviews to weed out the maniacs. Clearly.
That's some impressive work. So then give us the rundown. Where's Orlays now? Were you able to bring him in? I'm sorry to hear that. Those sorts of missions are always tough. Any idea why he might have done it? Or what he was doing with the plant?
I can't imagine the amount of work it took to deploy the Lazarus plant off-world. Strange to go to all that trouble and not state your reasons.
Well, the man knew how to hold a grudge. I wouldn't be shocked if this was him getting back at the UC for trying to put him on trial.
I guess. Well, at least he won't be able to hurt anybody else now. Might be the best we could ask for, given the circumstances. So I guess there's nothing else to do but get this all in front of the cabinet. Unless there were other things we needed to discuss. This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the terramorphs. Then here we go.
Stay in there.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true?
My God.
An attack? Using Terramorphs? How is that possible?
You will all receive a full briefing once we're done here. So then, is what the second report claims correct? Did Reginald Orlays commit these attacks, Captain?
That appears to be the case, ma'am. The captain tracked that information down just after our trip to Londinian.
Reginald Orlays? Wasn't there a report he'd been killed recently?
Body was found floating around Etheria. Report mentioned you were sent to try and bring him in, Captain. I guess that didn't go according to plan.
Ah, yes. I was told about your mission, and who ordered it. Did you two suspect at the time Orlays might have been involved in the attacks? Well, it appears you are ahead of the curve. This report contains definitive evidence Orlais triggered the attacks via this Lazarus plant the Captain and Major Sinan uncovered.
Simply harrowing.
Indeed. Though it would have been preferable for him to have finally faced the UC's justice. It seems both of you are to be commended for ensuring he was dealt with before he could strike again. You have our thanks. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat
I'm
leeches,
sorry if my yawning
the
is
three of
making
you have
you
likely
tired.
spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the Cabinet to
Can't
ensure
help
this
it.
can never happen again. As such, the Cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
A sound decision, Madam President. Tell the Freestar Collective. Wow. So they have another tool to utilize against us?
I'm in agreement. I fail to see the value here.
Having everybody participate in the solution here goes a long way to remembering that we're all on the same side. The human side.
That is an interesting idea. A grand gesture, showing definitively this cabinet doesn't think like those of the past.
So, you want us to make nice with the collective by sharing our state secrets?
No, I want us to display plainly the UC's actual intentions, that the plant will never be used as a weapon again.
That does sound worthwhile, Chief Kulkarni.
Hey, I suggested it.
Very well.
Cockhead.
We'll get the collective involved in the management. Thank you for the suggestion, Captain. So then, to our final topic. The Cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
Yeah.
Someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps?
Open up since around the
The
same
technology
time.
behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terramorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the Cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major?
We've had a few discussions, but our group is similarly split. Only the Captain has yet to weigh in.
Captain, considering your xenological background, your input on the matter would be most welcome.
Glad to see someone's not afraid of a little applied genetics. The science division is in full agreement.
Here goes nothing.
Just some of the most advanced microbiological research humanity's ever deployed. Hardly nothing.
Order, please. And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the Captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled. We'll begin the process immediately. Today marks day one for the United Colonies Terramorph Management Division, making you three the founding members of the TMD. As befits such a group, the Cabinet wanted to display its gratitude. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
You all have earned it. Now, there's much to be done. Major Sinan, Dr. Walker, I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts, spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the TMD. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties. Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefits that come with being named Class 1. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude.
You're welcome.
This meeting is adjourned.
Right. As I say, I'm gonna call it a day here because I'm absolutely shattered. And I'm hungry. So, yeah. If you've enjoyed it, please do leave a like. And if you really enjoyed it and want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And I'll catch you all in the next one. So thank you everyone for watching. And goodbye.